is a presentation of BFA Sports.
You can't even sleep. I just see my girlfriend 4th grade and we ain't even speak. He stuck in his ways, he want my life. They ain't even deep. I've been out my level with 50 shots ever since PMB. This world, you don't want me at the right party. You want me to kill it. You don't want me at the right party with the rich folks, but some does what? I know all the killers well. I was popping pills with them.
Welcome to Tri-County Conference playoff action. Tonight, the Williamstown Braves host the Red Devils of Penns Grove High School. Coming with a record of 15-9 under head coach Damian Ware. Williamstown has a record of 14-9 under head coach Adam Drake. We may have to forget the coach's conversation. Just go right there. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to our coach's conversation with Williamstown head coach Adam D'Andrea. Once again, Coach, thanks for taking a few minutes to be with us tonight before your action against Penns Grove.
No problem. Thanks, Coach.
So listen, 2 years ago you take over this program. It was a 2-win team, right? You improved that last year to 9 wins. Here you are standing tonight at 14 with an opportunity to get your 15th win of the year. Tell us a little bit about how good that feels to you and your kids.
Right now it's great. I mean, this is what you play for, is the chance to win for the Tri-County Conference. Last year we were in that different flight. It was like Flight B, and so it really necessarily wasn't it. But now we're in the real thing right now. So the kids earned it. They clawed their way back from a slow start, and you put ourselves in the spot here to maybe hopefully go on a run.
And speaking of the real thing, you mentioned the Tri-County, because tonight begins the Tri-County playoffs, and that's exactly what you said. You're in that upper flight fighting for that conference title, possibly down the road. And listen, you got to take it one game at a time, that I know, but the momentum with the school, the momentum with the kids, the administration, knowing that you're back in a conference playoffs has to feel great to everyone involved.
Yeah, it's been a lot of alumni reaching out, just saying a lot of positive stuff, and I think that's what it's all about. These kids have earned it. They've earned the right for that, respect and attention right now. So, it's just about all the work they've been putting in, really, to get this thing turned around and to be able to have everything in front of us, and it starts tonight.
And I know the win tonight is the team goal. However, you may have some success from an individual player tonight in Clinton Suggs, only, 8 points away from 1,000 in his career.
8 points, yes. He's had a tremendous year, obviously. He's put in so much work to get to this point. It's been since, I believe, 2002 that Williamstown has had a 1,000-point score. So hopefully we get that out of the way quick and we can just get rolling. Yeah.
I was just going to say. Okay, so Penns Grove High School comes in tonight in the first round of the Tri-County playoffs. Tell us a little bit about Penns Grove High School, what you expect, what you think you need to do to win.
They're really active defensively. They play extremely hard. They're really like the 5 seed in Group 1 right now. It's going to be a real tough test for them. They kind of play a similar way we do. It's going to be a 4-quarter game here where they're not going to go away no matter what we do. They play real aggressive man-to-man defense, and they're real tough kids. So it's going to be a really good game, I think.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to public address announcer Dave Geyer, and when he's done announcing the starting lineups, Tri-County playoff action. The Williamstown Braves hosting the Red Devils of Penns Grove High School. We hope you enjoyed the coach's conversation with head coach Adam D'Andrea. The fans in the stands are enjoying the Williamstown High School dance team with a wonderful routine here prior to tonight's Tri-County Conference playoff action.
Once again, WHS Braves dance team.
Williamstown Braves dance team does a wonderful job in here each and every night. Get the crowds in here going.
Tournament first round champions bracket matchup.
You're now listening to Mr. David Geyer, public address announcer for Williamstown High School.
Williamstown Braves. Before I start the lineup, we got a few reminders. There's no smoke or tobacco allowed anywhere on school grounds. There's no food and drink allowed inside the gym. Refreshment stand and restrooms are located in the lobby, and students are not permitted to leave and enter the building. The following public service announcement is required to be read in all NJSIA section events. Today's contest is being conducted according to the rules of the New Jersey State High School Athletic Association. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct relating to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated and subject to violator to objection, and may result in penalties being assessed against your team. Each one is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this competition at a high level of good sportsmanship. And now it's time for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Red Devils of Pennsboro High School. At guard, number 1, senior Roman Gibson. At forward, number 3, junior Gianni Conrad. At forward, number 2, senior Hani Frisbee. At guard, number 0, junior Will Roy III. And at center, number 11, sophomore Maishawn Brantley. And as Groves coached by Danny Ware, assistants are Kyle Goodson, Jason Price, Dominique Ware, Jamar Johnson, and Brian Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's go please rise and move your hats as we honor our country by playing the national anthem.
Okay, Steve Westcott here with BFA Sports, Williamstown High School and Tri-County Conference playoff action. What a wonderful job by Mr. Dave Geyer. He's the best in the business of presenting the starting lineups. National anthem had a little bit of a technical difficulty in the middle of it, but what a great job by the Williamstown Braves cheerleaders starting to sing it in regards to hearing the recording of it. Tonight's starting lineups, in case you missed them, starting for the Red Devils of Penns Grove High School's number 11, Mishon Brantley, number 3, Gianni Conrad, number 2, Hanit Frisbee, number 1, Roman Gripson, and number 0, Will Roy the third. For the Braves of Williamstown High School, normal starting lineup: 0, Jameer Gordon; 2, Clinton Suggs, only needs 8 points for 1,000 in his career. Number 3, Kason Matthews; number 4, Tyson Foreman; number 12, Braden Covington. We're about to get underway. The throw I should say is up, but it's offline. So we're going to re-throw the tip off. That's better. Penns Grove wins the tap. It's into the hands of number 2, Frisbee. However, Williamstown then steals it. Clinton Suggs has it for the Braves. Little 1-2-2 zone here being played defensively by Penns Grove. Coach Damian Ware does a nice job with this group of the Red Devils. 3-point field goal attempt from the corners, no good by Tyson Foreman. Rebound is tracked down by Kason Matthews. Good hustle there by Matthews to Suggs. Suggs gets into the paint, loses control. Back comes Conrad. Conrad into the paint. Layup is up and good. 2-0 Red Devils. Throw ahead to Tyson Foreman. He's ahead of the pack. Nobody got back for Penns Grove. And we said this was going to, you heard head coach Adam D'Andrea, this is going to be a fast-paced, up-and-down track meet. Both teams like to play that style, and both teams want to. Little 1-2-2 half-court trap by Williamstown, and they cause a turnover above the Red Devils. Trap along the sideline in that 1-2-2 zone half-court trap, and they force the turnover. Possession back to Williamstown. Scores 2-2 a minute in. Foreman with the basketball. Opposite side of the court to Jameer Gordon. He drives into the paint, tries to kick it back out to Suggs. Suggs is able to gather it, however, not able to get a shot off. Williamstown still in possession. Skip pass to the corner to Jameer Gordon. Good closeout by the Red Devils. Conrad, to be specific, 3-point field goal attempt by Foreman is up and no good. The ball will go off of Penns Grove and out of bounds, and it will be Williamstown basketball. Suggs the inbound. Lobs it up top to the foul line to Tyson Foreman. Rattles around and goes down. Little 15-footer off the inbounds play by Tyson Foreman. He knocks it down, gets the roll, 4-2 Williamstown. Here comes Penns Grove. Conrad into the paint. He tries to get it to his teammate. It's stolen by Kason Matthews. In transitions, Clinton Suggs under control at the rim and lays it in for 2 as the defender flew by. 6 away from 1,000 now for Clinton Suggs. We have a travel on the play as Williamstown Braves committed another Penns Grove turnover. Full court trap is bothering Penns Grove a little bit here in the early go. It'll be a sideline inbound. Frisbee to inbound for the Red Devils. Gets it into Gibson. To number 0, Roy the third. Back up top, dribble drive by Penns Grove into the paint. And there's a foul in the play. Gibson on his way to the basket is fouled. Fouls on number 3, Kason Matthews. That's his first. Team first. Going to the line is Roman Gibson. First free throw is no good. He'll have another. Gibson's second free throw of the 2 is up and good. 6'3" Williamstown. Clinton Suggs with the basketball. Picking up in a half-court format now is Pensgrove, and Williamstown now turns it over. Pensgrove got into their 1-2-2 half-court trap and created a turnover. To the rim in transition is Gibson, and he lays it in for 2. So both teams playing the same defense, little 1-2-2 three-quarter court press. Good job by Williamstown, beats the pressure, attacks the glass. Clinton Suggs drives to the paint, drops it off for Kaysen Matthews, who lays it in for 2. Back comes Pensgrove. Frisbee with the basketball, up top to Gibson. Around the horn it goes to Conrad. Conrad along the baseline, gets confronted by Kaysen Matthews. Tyson Foreman gets a loose ball steal. In transition is Matthews. He drops it off for Jameer Gordon, steps behind the three-point line for 3, no good. Rebound to Roy III for Pensgrove. Bounces to the block. Shot is blocked. Frisbee went up for a shot attempt that was blocked by Tyson Foreman. The throw-ahead pass is stolen by Pensgrove. Back comes Pensgrove. Pass to the block layup and is good for Conrad. Gianni Conrad lays it in for 2. We have a 1-point contest just about halfway through the first quarter here. Braden Covington to Jameer Gordon. Gordon back to Covington at the elbow. Back up top to Gordon. He's kind of double teamed up top there. And his pass to the corner to Suggs is stolen. In transition is Gibson. Gibson to the rim with the left hand is up and good. Good job using his body to fend off the defender. Lays it in for 2. Pensgrove now in front by a point, 9-8. Gordon has it. Skip past the Suggs, opposite side, into the corner, to the block to Kaysen Matthews. There's a jump ball called on the play. Pensgrove won the initial tap to start the contest, so it'll be Williamstown basketball. Suggs inbounds to Matthews, up top to Gordon. Can't get the shot off, dribbles into the paint, little floaters, up and good. And there's a block on the play. I heard the whistle. I couldn't see the official. He comes out with a block on the play. He counts the basket for Jameer Gordon and the Braves. So Gordon will go to the line to shoot 1. Attempt to complete a traditional 3-point play.
In the game, the Braves,
Dimitri Walker comes into the game for Williamstown. He replaces and gives Braden Covington a breather. Same 5 on the floor for the Red Devils of Pensgrove that started the contest. Gordon's free throw is up and no good. Rebound comes down to number 11, Brantley. Mishan Brantley with the board. Passes to Frisbee. Frisbee tries to find a cutter, can't do so. Brantley from the three-point line is no good. Kaysen Matthews with the rebound from Williamstown. Passes to Foreman. Foreman gets it to the elbow. Dimitri Walker lays it in. Good pass to the paint to Dimitri Walker by Tyson Foreman. And Dimitri Walker certainly knows how to finish inside and did so right there. Conrad with the basketball for Pensgrove. His pass is stolen away. However, not being able to gather it is Tyson Foreman. Great hustle on the play by Foreman, but it'll go out of bounds off of him, and it'll still be Red Devil basketball. Coming into the game is number 13, Jameel Horace for Pensgrove. Also into the game is number 10, Lewis Cologne. So 2 substitutions for Pensgrove. So they start, and it's stripped. The ball is stripped by Clinton Suggs. He's in transition, and he lays it in. Clinton Suggs can dog you defensively, and he certainly did right there, picking the pocket of the Pensgrove player, laying it in at the other end for 2. Back comes Pensgrove. Cologne has it in the corner. Up top to Gibson. Gibson being covered by Matthews. Williamstown in half-court man-to-man defense. 3-point field goal attempt is up and no good. Rebound and putback is up and good by Frisbee. 3-point attempt was taken by Carson Pearsall. Was no good. Good job on the rebound by Frisbee. The rebound and putback. Braves basketball, 1-2-2 zone, half court, being played by Pensgrove. Suggs steps through the trap at the half-court line. Goes into the paint, kicks it back out to Gordon. Another floater's up and good. That's 2 times now Jameer Gordon has gotten into the paint, gotten that little 6 or 8 foot floater to fall. Williamstown up 5. Just over 2 minutes left here in the first. It's 16-11 Braves. Good defensive pressure again by Williamstown. They create another turnover right in front of the Williamstown bench. There's a good look at head coach Damian Ware. Does a really good job and has done a really good job with this Pensgrove High School team. 3-point field goal attempt is up and no good. That was taken by Suggs. And there's a foul on the play as Pensgrove tries to get out in transition. Carson Pearsall gets fouled by Tyson Foreman. That's his first, team second. 1:48 left in the quarter. Braves by 5. First round of the Tri-County Conference playoffs. First time that the Williamstown Braves have been here in this upper level and high level playing for a conference title in a long time. Well deserved, both by the coaching staff and the young kids of Williamstown. Pensgrove with the basketball. Ball's in the hands of number 5, Carson Pearsall. Dribble drives, tries to go down to the paint, loses control of the basketball, and it will go off of, they're going to call it off of Pearsall, and it'll be Williamstown possession. Clinton Suggs with the basketball to Jameer Gordon. Back to Suggs. Dribbles to the top of the key to the foul line area. To the corner to Ian Basilio, who just checked in. Basilio tries to go baseline and kick it back out. However, no one filled his spot on the perimeter. Turnover by the Braves. Possession 2, the Red Devils of Pensgrove. Checking back into the game for Pensgrove is number 11, Mishan Brantley. He'll replace number 2, Hanit Frisbee. Gibson with the basketball. Williamstown still in there man-to-man. Gibson almost stolen again by Suggs. Coming up with the basketball is number 13, Jameel Horace. Now has the ball, Lewis Colon. He gets down the paint with the left hand. That's no good. Floorboard to Suggs. Throw out in transition to Matthews, who lays it in for 2. Williamstown is just getting the defensive rebound, outletting and going, and they're beating Pensgrove up the floor and laying the ball in at the other end. That pass is stolen. Skip pass stolen by Clinton Suggs. Again in transition. He lays it in. It's now a 9-point lead for the Braves, 20-11 with 27 ticks left in the first. 6 points for Suggs. He needs 2 more to join the 1,000-point club. There's a foul on the play. It's Williamstown pressuring defensively, doing a real good job. Up-tempo defense pressure. Fouls on Ian Basilio. That's his first, team third. 16 seconds left. 16.9 to be exact here in the quarter. With the basketball is Gibson. He tries to go along the baseline and steps into the paint. Can't do so. Dimitri Walker gets it to Clinton Suggs. 9 ticks left. He's out in transition. And we're going to call an offensive foul. Official calls an offensive foul on Clinton Suggs. Tyson Foreman will come into the game and replace Clinton Suggs. There's 5 seconds left in the quarter. Williamstown up 9. Pensgrove inbounds to number 5, Pearsall. Ball is, we have a stoppage of play. Looks like there's 2.7 seconds left. Pensgrove inbounds. There's a travel on the catch. 1.4, so there is still time to get a shot off here for the Braves at the end of this first quarter. Suggs will check back in for Basilio. Good job in substitutions here by the Williamstown coaching staff. They didn't want Suggs to pick up another foul, so they took him out on the defensive end, put him back in for that jump shot right there. Down it goes! Down it goes! Clinton Suggs, ladies and gentlemen, hits a 3-point field goal at the buzzer to end end the first quarter to give Williamstown a 23-11 lead, and it becomes his 1,000th point of his career. You heard head coach Adam D'Andrea say it's been since 2002 that Williamstown High School has had a 1,000-point scorer. Change that, because tonight, February 13th, 2026, Clinton Suggs from the Williamstown Braves becomes a 1,000-point scorer. See the family on the court. You saw the kids and coaching staff go crazy. The fist bumps by head coach Adam D'Andrea. And again, I don't want it to go unrecognized. Williamstown's coaching staff did a wonderful job right there in substituting at the end of the quarter. They couldn't afford to or allow Clinton Suggs to pick up another foul. So therefore, they had Basilio in the game for him. He came to the bench on the turnover with 1.9 seconds left. They needed a jump shot. They put a scorer like Suggs back into the game. Took Basilio out for a breather, and Suggs knocked it down to prove the coaching staff right. Great execution, great job by the coaching staff, great job by the kids executing for a 12-point lead at the end of one and 1,000 points for Mr. Suggs. Everyone has now cleared the court. The starting five will start the second quarter here for Williamstown. On the floor for the Red Devils, and there it is, the three-point field goal. Gives him 9 for the contest. You see his teammates, you see head coach Damian Ware looking at it like, oh my God, he just made it. Reaction of the fans. What a beautiful, beautiful scene right there in Williamstown High School. Pensgrove's Gibson with the basketball. Passes to number 3, Conrad. Up top to number 13, Jameel Horace. Shot attempt is no good. I'm sorry, it is good. Pardon me. Now it's a 2-3 zone being played by Pensgrove. Williamstown moves the basketball, baseline drive by Jameer Gordon. Another floater's up and no good. Kaysen Matthews battles for the rebound, comes down into the hands of number 5, Carson Pearsall, and there's a foul on the play. I think it's going to be on Tyson Foreman.
First down, Tyson Foreman. That's his second. Team first in the quarter. And the game for the red team, Basilio replacing Tyson Foreman.
That was Foreman's second, team's first here in the second quarter. Basilio covering Pearsall. Ball now into the hands of Conrad. Up top to Horace. Round to the wing in front of Williamstown bench. Jump shots taken by Gibson. That's no good. Braden Covington gathers the floorboard for Williamstown. Up 10, 23-13, just inside 7 minutes. Kaysen Matthews to the rim. That's no good. Braden Covington hustling for the Williamstown Braves. Can't come up with the basketball. It'll go off of him out of bounds, but really good hustle right there and an offensive board attempt by Braden Covington. Throw ahead pass for Pensgrove is now into the hands of Pearsall. Pearsall looks to take Covington, can't do so. They pass it up top to number 0. That's Roy the third, who has just checked back in. Pearsall to the rim. Shot attempt is no. Kaysen Matthews with the rebound, and there's a foul on the rebound. Looks like it might be on Jameel Horace. It is. That's his first, and it'll be Pensgrove's first. Williamstown with the basketball, 6:25 left here in the second. See our score, Williamstown up 12. Pass to Kaysen Matthews at the foul line. He kicks it back out to Jameer Gordon. Jameer Gordon drives along the baseline, little floater, up and good. Made a couple of them in the first quarter, makes another one right there. Baseline drive, floater, Jameer Gordon for 2. Turnover by the Red Devils of Pensgrove.
He replaces Jamil Horace.
Williamstown in possession. Kaysen Matthews to Gordon, another baseline drive, tries to throw a pass to the block, unable to connect. However, it'll go off of Pensgrove, and it'll be Williamstown possession. Ian Basilio for three is no good. Offensive rebound by Clinton Suggs. Layup and putback is no good. Jameer Gordon with the rebound, and he travels as he comes down and hits the floor. It'll be Pensgrove possession. Williamstown now picking up 1-2-2 full court. It was half to three quarters. Now they're picking up full. Throw ahead pass, full length of the court pass to number 2, Frisbee. He tries to get it into the paint to Roy III. It's stolen by Williamstown. Pass to Braden Covington. He's going to let a three-point field goal attempt go, and it's no good. Rebound to Pensgrove's Roy III. Pass to Conrad. Conrad to the block. Block the block pass to Frisbee, and it's 2. Frisbee with the bucket for the Red Devils. Back comes Williamstown immediately. We told you they're going to get the ball out of bounds, and they're going to go. They're not waiting for anybody. Matthews to the rim with a left hand. No good. Shot may have been blocked. Back comes Pensgrove. Into the paint. Pass to number 0, Roy III, and he'll lay it in for 2. Pensgrove has cut the what was once 12-point lead for Williamstown to 8. We're taking a time. Williamstown's taking a timeout. We're going to take it with them.
Win up in basements, online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough.
Welcome back to Williamstown High School Tri-County Conference playoff action. You're looking at the huddle of the Pensgrove High School Red Devils. Just went on a little 6-0 run and cut a 4-point run, led a 12-point lead, cut a 12-point lead to 8. Williamstown called timeout and is now in possession. 25-17 is our score. As you can see, just under 5 minutes left here before the half. Matthews with the basketball to Jameer Gordon, to Covington at the foul line. Turnaround jump shots, no good. Basilio tips the rebound, gets it to Covington. His putback's no good. However, there's a foul on the play. Foul may be on Williamstown, Ian Basilio. It's his second, team's second. It'll be Pensgrove possession. 1-2-2 full. I'm sorry, 1-2-2 full court press by Williamstown. Driving along the baseline is Conrad. He kicks it back up top. Pass goes to number 2, Frisbee. His layup attempt is no good. Pensgrove still in possession. Gibson has it. He tries to go along the baseline, and there's a reach-in foul on Jameer Gordon.
It's now Jameer Gordon is first.
Fouls on Jameer Gordon, his first, team third. Roy III receives the pass in the corner. He gives a good head and ball fake, takes 2 dribbles into 15 feet and knocks down a jumper. Will Roy III. A couple buckets here in a row. Pass to Dimitri Walker. He tries to go to the baseline to Jameer Gordon. It's tipped out of bounds. Possession will belong still with Williamstown. Bob pass inside off the inbounds play to Dimitri Walker. He attempts to go up for a shot. There's a hold on the play. Officials have a foul call. See who it's on.
Let's go foul, Carson Pearsall.
Fouls on Carson Pearsall, his first, team second. Jameer Gordon from the corner. That three-point field goal attempt is no good. Rebound comes down to Gianni Conrad. Throw ahead pass to
Let's go ball.
William Roy III was tipped out of bounds by Williamstown, and possession will still remain.
Amir Washington.
Pensgrove. Amir Washington comes into the game. First time we've seen Amir Washington here for the Braves of Williamstown. He replaces Ian Basilia. Mishan Brantley with the basketball. Up top to Roy III. Will Roy III passes it back to Gibson. Gibson now has it stolen away from him. In transition as Gordon lays it in for two. Once again, Williamstown defense creates a turnover. Defense into offensive transition. Working for the Braves of Williamstown. They're back up 8. Driving to the rim is number 5, Carson Pearsall. It's knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. And the possession will still remain with the Red Devils. Coming into the game is number 13, Jameel Harris.
Jameel Harris for Pensgrove.
Inbounding is Gianni Conrad. He gets it to number 1, Roman Gibson. That three-point field goal attempt is up and good. 27-22. Williamstown up 5. Clinton Suggs to the top of the key. Jump shot is up and no good. Ball's in the hands of Conrad. He passes back up top to Roman Gibson. Gibson has the basketball, looking to come on for screen, dribbles to the foul line, kicks it back out to number 3. That's Gianni Conrad. His shot attempt is up and no good. Conrad, however, gets the rebound, and rebound comes down now to Dimitri Walker. Had 2 Pensgrove Red Devils surrounding him. Foul called on the play.
Let's go foul, Gianni Conrad. His first, team third.
Foul is on Gianni Conrad. That is his first, team third, with here in the second quarter, which has 2:20 left. Gordon with the basketball to Amir Washington. Back up top to Matthews. Matthews to Suggs. There's an official timeout on the play. I'm not sure what the stoppage of play was for. However, we're back underway. Three-point field goal attempt is up and no good by Amir Washington. Coming down with the rebound for Pensgrove is Gianni Conrad. He's in transition. Bounce pass, layup, no good. Jameel Harris was out of bounds, tried to step back in bounds to obtain possession. Didn't plant his feet first, therefore he was technically out of bounds, and the possession will be Williamstown Braves. Suggs with the basketball, comes up a high screen, dribbles to about 12 feet, finds a cutting Dimitri Walker for 2. Really good basketball right there. Suggs comes off a screen, drew a help defender. When the help came, Dimitri Walker went right down the paint, received the pass and scored. Williamstown back up 7. Foul line jump shot is up and no good. Good box out by Tyson Four when no one can gather the loose ball. It's out of bounds off of Pensgrove. Possession to Williamstown. Coming back into the game is number 11, Mishan Brantley for Pensgrove.
He replaces Jameel Harris.
Jameel Harris will catch a breather. Extended 2-3 zone here by Pensgrove. Suggs comes off another Walker screen. Throws it across court to Amir Washington. Washington now being pressured by the two front guards of that zone. Gets it back, dribbles down the paint. He may have traveled first, and he did. Just shuffled those feet before putting it on the floor, did Amir Washington. Turning it over, 29-22. Williamstown up 7 inside of a minute now here in the half. Half-court man still being played by Williamstown, and they've played it very well. Ball's into the hands of number 1, Roman Gibson. And he's called for a carrying violation. 43.7 seconds left. Looks time Williamstown to inbound across from the scorer's table. Suggs has it. He'll cross the timeline. We'll see if Williamstown holds for 1. Looks like they may. They have the floor completely spread at this point with only Dimitri Walker at the foul line. The other 4 players on the perimeter. And they are. They're going to try to hold this down for 1 shot here. Take at least a 7-point lead if possible into the half, if not more. Washington with the basketball back to Suggs. 16 seconds left in the half. To Foreman. Back to Suggs. Now we're at 9 seconds. Suggs dribbles to the paint, kicks to the corner. Amir Washington for 3, no good. Amir Washington gets his rebound. 2-point field goal attempt is up and good. However, the official's going to call it off. Ball is out of play after hitting the top of the backboard. However, a really good first half for the Williamstown Braves. Let's look at some game-changer replays. That right there is Roy the third for 2. In transition, Jameer Gordon laying it in at the rim. 3-point field goal attempt by number 1, Roman Gibson. Dimitri Walker down the paint scores. There are your game-changer replays of the first half. It's halftime. Williamstown 29, Red Devils 22 in Tri-County Conference playoff action.
It's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Welcome back to Williamstown High School, Tri-County Conference playoff action. Let's go over some game-changer replays. Clinton Suggs for 2 of his 9 in the first half. Laying it in is number 1 for Pennsgrove, Roman Gibson. Another Pennsgrove layup right there. Jameer Gordon with the floater and draws the foul. Dimitri Walker lays it in for 2. Clinton Suggs in transition. We're about to get the second half underway. Let's go over your leading scorers here at halftime. First for the Red Devils of Pennsgrove. Leading them with 10 points is Roman Gibson. Haneek Frisbee with 4. Gianni Conrad with 4. Jamil Horace with 2. Luis Colon with 2. For the Williamstown Braves, that was a team total of 22 for the Pennsgrove Red Devils. For the Williamstown Braves, Clinton Suggs leads the Braves with 9 points. Jameer Gordon with 8, and 3 other kids with 3. That would be Kason Matthews, Tyson Foreman, and Dimitri Walker. Starters are on the floor for Williamstown. And so are the starters for Pennsgrove. So we begin the second half. Pennsgrove in transition, can't laying it in, is number 3, Gianni Conrad. We have a call on the play.
Race foul, Tyson Foreman is 3rd. Team first.
That was on Tyson Foreman. That's his 3rd, team first. Gianni Conrad to the line for Pennsgrove to shoot 2. First one is up and no good. Williamstown. Substitution is Ian Basilio. He'll replace Tyson Foreman with those 3 fouls. Williamstown certainly didn't want Tyson Foreman to pick a quick one up there. However, he did. Going 0 for 2 from the foul line was Gianni Conrad. However, there may be a lane violation being called on the play, and there was, so Conrad will get a second attempt. Mulligan, if you will, on that second attempt of a free throw. That one's no good. Rebound to Kason Matthews. Williamstown in possession, up 7. 1-2-2 half-court trap, or half-court defense being played by Pennsgrove. Basilio along the baseline, good head and ball fake. His shot is blocked, however, by Haneek Frisbee. Pennsgrove in transition. Roy with the basketball. Back up top to Gibson. Over to Haneek Frisbee. Up top to Roman Gibson. Now to Roy the third. Roman Gibson with the basketball. Now to Haneek Frisbee. He's being pressured by Basilio. Back to Gibson. Gibson being played by Covington. Gibson drives to the paint. It's stolen by Clinton Suggs. As soon as he put it on the floor, Clinton Suggs was there, stripped him, and got himself in transition and laid it in for 2. Clinton Suggs is really savvy on the defensive end. Not only can he pressure you man-to-man, he's timely when he comes off his player and comes doubles the dribbler. Did that to Gibson right there, got a steal and a bucket. Floater by Gibson, that's no good. Gibson, however, runs down his own rebound. 3-point field goal attempt is no good. That rebound is gathered by number 2, Haneek Frisbee. Back up top to Conrad. Now to Roy the third. Little floater's no good. Basilio has the board out in front. Gordon leaks. Got it. Bucket. And a quick timeout by the Pennsgrove Red Devils.
Pennsgrove calls timeout.
Up 11 is the Braves of Williamstown. Good look at head coach Adam D'Andrea. His kids attentive to him in that huddle, as they should be. The change and the turnaround of Williamstown Braves basketball is certainly underway and taking place. 3 years ago, they had a 2-win season. 2 years ago, it went from 2 to 9 under head coach D'Andrea's first year. Now this year, they're 14 wins. Coming in tonight with a record of 14-9, making the playoff conference round for a conference division here in the Tri-County. 1-2-1-1 full court press. Gibson is trapped. However, he throws it ahead. That pass is knocked away from the Pennsgrove offensive player. However, they regather, and laying it in at the rim all alone was Gianni Conrad. Everyone went after the loose ball. Conrad was able to get it ahead of everyone and lay it in. 33-24, Williamstown up 9. Ball is stolen by Roman Gibson. Up in transition, trying to laying it in with the left hand was Gianni Conrad. Couldn't do so. Williamstown with the rebound, and back they come. Into the paint, Suggs. Layup is no good, however, there's a foul in the play. Clinton Suggs got himself with it in transition all the way into the paint. Drew the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Sean Bradley is first. He first. Line to Reds, Clinton Suggs shoots 2.
Suggs' first free throw is up, and down it goes. Dimitri Walker comes in for the Braves. He'll give Braden Covington a breather. Walker had a good first half with a couple buckets in it. Clinton Suggs' second free throw is no good. The rebound comes down to Pennsgrove's Aneet Frisbee. Gibson, he tries to make a pass. It's tipped and stolen by Basilio. Now to Suggs, again in transition. That attempt is no good. Battle for the loose ball. Clinton Suggs ends up coming up with it. Little fadeaways, no good from 5 feet. Williamstown player attempted to keep it in. However, his foot was out of bounds. So it'll be Pennsgrove basketball. Coming into the game for Pennsgrove is number 13, Jamil Harris. He'll replace Mishan Brantley. Field goal attempt is up and no good by Conrad. Back comes Williamstown. Suggs has it. He'll retreat, dribble, get it to Kaysen Matthews, to Walker, to Gordon out behind the three-point line. Dribbles to 8 feet, tries a field goal attempt, no good, but there's a foul called on the play. So it looks like Jameer Gordon will go to the line to shoot 2.
Team second. Line of Braves, Jameer Gordon shoots 2.
First one is no good. 34-24 is our score. Just about halfway through the third quarter. Luis Colon will come into the game. He'll replace Will Roy III. Good look at Luis Colon right there. Second free throw by Gordon is up and good. So the lead's now 11 for the Braves. Gibson with the basketball. Looking at a 1-2-2 pass is stolen by Basilio. Lob up ahead to Kaysen Matthews. Lay it in for 2. Good hands and good activity by Ian Basilio in this 1-2-1-1 full court press being played by Williamstown. He gets a steal, assist, and a bucket for Kaysen Matthews. There's a double team now just on the other side of half court, and Damian Ware, head coach Damian Ware's got to call a timeout to alleviate a turnover. We'll take it with him. 37-24, Braves. You're looking at the Williamstown Braves huddle. They have a lead of a baker's dozen, 37-24. Williamstown just about halfway through the third. Pensgrove will be in possession, and Gibson has it as we resume play. He's being covered now man-to-man by Jameer Gordon. Passes to Gianni Conrad. Conrad dribbles into the paint just inside the foul line to the baseline. No field goal attempt is no good. However, there's a foul in the play. I think it might be on Kaysen Matthews. And it is.
It's foul, Kaysen Matthews, his second.
It'll be Kaysen Matthews second. It'll be Williamstown second here in the third quarter.
Frisbee shoots toe.
Hanit Frisbee's first free throw is up and good. Second free throw is no good. Rebound comes down to Williamstown, Kaysen Matthews. Dribbling into the paint was Jameer Gordon. He got the pass to Ian Basilio. His attempt is no good. In transition is Jamil Horace. He loses control of the basketball and travels with it. Jamil Horace tried to do just a little too much with the dribble right there. Got himself in some trouble and traveled with the basketball. Jameer Gordon being covered, and the ref is going to call a double dribble on the play. Looks like Jameer Gordon lost control of it, gathered it himself, and then started to dribble again. See, that's a play there where if he continues to dribble when he gathers it, it's still a dribble. However, if he gathers it not dribbling and in possession, then starts a second dribble, there's the double dribble. Pensgrove in possession, down 12. Gibson has it. Into the hands of Louis Colon. Up top to Gianni Conrad. Little floater, fadeaway floater actually. No good. Louis Colon with the rebound. Dribbles into the paint, banks it off the glass and in.
Louis Colon.
Louis Colon with his first bucket of the contest. Kaysen Matthews with the basketball. Jameer Gordon now has it. Back to Matthews. Looking to find Suggs in the post. Basilio has it. He's now doubled. Skip pass to Jameer Gordon. Jameer Gordon trying to draw baseline. Passes to Dimitri Walker. There's a jump ball called on the play.
Pensgrove possession.
That call could have been one of several things. It could have been a travel. It could have been a foul on Pensgrove, and it could have been a jump ball. And the jump ball is what was called. 2:56 left in the third. Williamstown up 10. Gianni Conrad has it. Passes up top to Gibson. Back to Conrad. Up top to Louis Colon. Gives a head and ball fake. Tries to get into the paint. Can't do so. Spin move. Field goal attempt is no good. Jameer Gordon has it. He's out in transition. He dribbles to the foul line. Now into the paint. Loses control of the basketball. Tries to tip it to Basilio. Can't do so. Goes out of bounds off of Jameer Gordon. And it'll be Pensgrove basketball. Dimitri Walker's going to get a breather because Tyson Foreman comes back in for him. Tyson Foreman going to have to be a little careful here. He certainly doesn't want to pick up his fourth foul. He already has 3. Doesn't want to pick up that fourth here in the third. Or early in the fourth. However, Coach Adam D'Andrea showing some trust and confidence in the young man, putting him back in. There's a foul on the rebound. Pensgrove's field goal attempt was no good. There's a foul on the rebound. The foul was on number 10 of Pensgrove, Luis Colon. That's his first, team third. Clinton Suggs has it. 1-2-2 half-court defense being played by Pensgrove. Pass goes to Tyson Foreman. Now to the elbow to Kaysen Matthews. Back up top to Suggs. Back to Matthews. Suggs to the wing to Foreman. Skip pass to Kaysen Matthews. Into the paint. 10-footer. Good. Good find by Tyson Foreman. The double team was coming. He passed it out of the double team before it got there. Found Kason Matthews, who knocked down a little 10-footer. Williamstown back up 12. Gianni Conrad with it. He loses it. Basilio comes up with it for Williamstown. Pass to Kason Matthews. He tries to get it to Elijah Batts, who just checked into the game. It's tipped away from Batts, out of bounds by Pensgrove, and possession will remain Williamstown.
Gianni Conrad.
Clinton Suggs to Basilio. Little floater, good. Good inbounds play right there. Ian Basilio gathers the inbounds pass. He was only 8 feet away from the basket, gave a head and ball fake. Nobody jumped. He decided to just float it in. Little floater for Ian Basilio for 2. Williamstown now up 14. Just over a minute left in the third. Tipped away by Basilio. In transition, Kason Matthews. Left hand is no good. Basilio gets the rebound. He's everywhere right now. Tyson Foreman lays it in and reaps the benefits of it. Ian Basilio is everywhere on the basketball court right now for the Braves. Tyson Foreman got a bucket because of the effort. Gibson with the basketball. 3-point field goal attempt is up and down it goes. That was a deep 3-point field goal attempt right there by Roman Gibson. He was Pensgrove's leading scorer in the first half. I believe that gives him 15 now for the contest, which is half of Pensgrove's points. 28 seconds left. I think you'll see Williamstown again hold for one shot, taking the last shot of the quarter here, which at worst sends you into the fourth with a 13-point lead. If you score, obviously it's more. Suggs to Basilio, back up top to Matthews. The three of them at the top of the perimeter play catch. Basilio was at the foul line. Now there's 7 seconds left. Time for Williamstown to get going. Kason Matthews from 12 feet. That's no good. Loose ball. Tyson Foreman for 3. That's no good. And that's what Williamstown will head to the fourth quarter with. It's a 13-point lead. It's 43-30 Williamstown in Tri-County Conference playoff action. Let's look at some game-changer replays. That right there was a little floating jump shot. There's Basilio's bucket right there in the paint for 2. Tyson Foreman laid it in. There's the last 3-point field goal by Gibson. Your game-changer replays. Now let's check out head coach Adam D'Andrea dressing his kids in the huddle right now. Up 13 in a really good spot right here. Take care of the basketball, play good defense, and rebound the basketball. Be 3 poignant points right there that Coach D'Andrea is trying to get across to his kids. Williamstown Braves, folks, back in the Tri-County Conference playoffs, trying to come up with their 15th win of the year. They got 8 minutes left, up 13. Great job by the Braves cheerleaders. We talked about the Williamstown Braves dance team earlier in the evening. Prior to the game with a wonderful performance that they gave. Williamstown Braves cheerleaders have been great all year long as well. Sometime around halfway through the fourth, they'll be getting a crowd into it. As if they're not already. Williamstown starts the fourth with the basketball. Clinton Suggs has it. He's looking at a 2-3 zone right now by Pensgrove. Jameer Gordon with it. Pass to the foul line to Kason Matthews. Back to Gordon. Skip pass to Tyson Foreman. 3-point field goal. He didn't do it. Good head and ball fake. Looked like he was going to raise and jack that 3 was Tyson Foreman. However, he didn't. Gets it back up top. Williamstown running some clock here. Being patient in their offensive set. Suggs to Foreman. Skip pass to Jameer Gordon. He gets into the paint, little 8-foot floater, no good. Dimitri Walker with the rebound. The putback, no good. Loose ball, Dimitri Walker gathers it. He's fouled on the putback. Good hustle on the offensive glass by the Williamstown Braves. Giving tremendous effort on the boards.
Let's go foul, Honey Frisbee is second.
And Walker will go to the line to shoot 2.
Dimitri Walker shoots still.
First free throw is up and no good. Second free throw is no good as well. Battle for the loose ball. Lewis Cologne for Pensgrove comes up with it. Now into the hands of Gibson, up ahead to Carson Pearsall. He dribbles to the foul line, 15-footers up, and no good. Rebound and putback is no good by number 13, Jameel Horace. Down with the basketball, and the defensive rebound is Williamstown's Dimitri Walker. There's a foul on the rebound. I believe the foul's going to be on Pensgrove. And it is. It's on Frisbee. Hanit Frisbee commits his third foul. That's the Pensgrove's second here in the fourth quarter. And Williamstown's in possession. Clinton Suggs gets the inbounds pass. Pensgrove playing 2-3 zone again. Tyson Foreman being covered by Gibson. Back to Foreman. He retreat dribbles and passes cross court to Suggs, to Dimitri Walker. Dimitri Walker loses control of the basketball. It's gathered by number 13, Jameel Horace. He has it stolen by Suggs. He tries to hit Gordon out in front. There's a whistle on the play, a foul before the basket.
Let's go foul, Lewis Cologne is second.
Foul's on number 10, Lewis Cologne, so don't count the basket. Foul was prior to it. Lewis Cologne picks up his second foul and team's third here in the fourth quarter. Head coach Adam D'Andrea, good look at him right there. Speaking to Clinton Suggs, lob up top to Cason Matthews to Gordon. Gordon dribbles to the foul line, it's tipped away from him out of bounds, and it'll still be Williamstown's possession. Clinton Suggs lob pass to Dimitri Walker, and he's fouled on his shot attempt. That's the third or fourth time that the baseline inbounds for Williamstown has just been lobbed to the 6-foot mark into the paint. The player's just on the block and right in front of the inbounder, just taking one step back, catching it and shooting it. It's exactly what Dimitri Walker just did. He's fouled on the play, and he's going to get 2 at the free throw line. That is the 4th team foul already for Pensgrove here in the fourth quarter. The next one will put them into bonus and will allow Williamstown to shoot on each and every foul from this point forward. Walker makes the first, giving 14-point lead to the Braves. Second free throw attempt is no good. However, there is a lane violation. The player talking to Coach Damian Dwyer ended up running into the paint to try to get on occupy one of the spots along the lane, and then backed out, and that's a violation. So Walker will get another attempt at the free throw. This time it's no good as well, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Williamstown basketball. Suggs to inbound. Lobs it all the way back up top near the half-court line to Jameer Gordon. Little matchup zone. Pensgrove matching up out of this 2-3 zone right now. Cason Matthews has it. To Gordon, to Foreman, to Clinton Suggs. Clinton Suggs strong with the basketball. Might have been fouled on the play, no call, but he still obtains possession. Cason Matthews, the Foreman, to Suggs. Good defense, good offensive execution right there by the Williamstown Braves. Foreman found a sealing Suggs. Suggs had his player sealed on the block. Good pass, good layup, good execution against the zone for the Braves. Fouls on Tyson Foreman at the other end. Lead is now 16 for the Braves, with under 6 minutes left in the fourth. Will Roy III will check back into the game.
Placing Luis Cologne and Jameel Horace.
Ian Basilio checks back in for Williamstown. With the basketball is Hanit Frisbee. He finds a player on the block, and that's number 3, Gianni Conrad. Good find by Frisbee. Good lay-in by Conrad. Count the bucket for the Red Devils. Gordon has it. Williamstown up 14. Suggs to Basilio. To Walker in the paint. Layup, good. Good turnaround, baby hook by Dimitri Walker. Williamstown doing a good job sealing their defenders on the block. Gianni Conrad passes to number 5, Carson Pearsall. That three-point field goal attempt was no good. Back comes Williamstown. They don't need to be in any kind of hurry here. Good job by Ian Basilio right there. Cason Matthews got into the paint, passed it to Basilio, brought it back out top. Clinton Suggs from 15, and down it goes. Williamstown having their way right now in this second half. The lead at halftime was 7, and it's now 18. Carson Pearsall with the basketball. That shot attempt is no good.
Let's go ball.
It'll be Red Devil basketball. Lob up top to Pearsall. Over to Gibson. Three-point field goal attempt is short off the front of the rim. That's no good. Rebound was gathered by Cason Matthews. He tries to get it to Basilio because he was doubled but couldn't get it to him and throws it out of bounds. Gibson with the basketball comes off a screen of Hanit Frisbee. Now has it into the hands of Conrad. He loses control of the basketball. Basilio comes up with it. Passes to Jameer Gordon in transition. Good job by Ian Basilio. Maintained the basketball all the way until the defender came to play him, and that's when he dumped it off to Gordon and Lee laid it in. Timeout called by the Red Devils of Pennsgrove. And the timeout's called because the Williamstown Braves right now are up 20 at home. We're back. Head coach Damian Ware does a wonderful job with the Pennsgrove Red Devils. And they're in a dire situation right now when it comes to this contest in here tonight. Down 20, 52-32, with only just under 4 minutes remaining in the contest. It will be Red Devil basketball as we resume play. 3:56 left to be exact. You see our score. Williamstown up 20 here in Tri-County Conference playoff action. Will Roy III with the basketball. Passes to Hanit Frisbee to the block. Back up top to Carson Pearsall. Williamstown in their man-to-man defense. Frisbee now has it. He's being covered by Dimitri Walker, and there's a foul. Dimitri Walker out in the perimeter, a little too aggressive against Frisbee. Commits the foul with 3:31 left in the contest.
His first, team second.
It's Walker's first, Williamstown's second here in the fourth quarter. Roman Gibson with the basketball. His pass attempt is to Carson Pearsall. That goes out of bounds due to the pressure of Jameer Gordon. Jameer Gordon jumped the passing lane with good anticipation. He couldn't come up with the basketball, but it interfered with Pearsall's catch. And now it's Williamstown possession. Suggs to Basilio. Basilio to the elbow. May have traveled with it, and he did.
Violation, Pennsgrove ball.
shuffled his feet just prior to releasing the pass. So the possession will belong to Pensgrove. Gibson with the basketball to Pearsall. 3-point field goal attempt by Roy III is no good. Loose ball for the rebound. Dimitri Walker comes up with it, throws it ahead to Ian Basilio, and he's fouled on the layup attempt. Basilio got himself out in front of everybody. Dimitri Walker obtained the rebound, throw it ahead. Basilio was fouled on the play. Under 3 minutes, 2:50 left.
Left Braves, Basilio shoots 2.
First free throw attempt is up and good.
Gave the Braves, Elijah Batts, Amir Washington, Eddie Ferguson, and Brandon Bosey.
Basilio knocks down the first.
Casey Matthews, Jameer Gordon, and Dimitri Walker.
Williamstown Braves going to their bench, getting their reserves some playing time. Head coach Adam D'Andreas feels pretty confident in this one. Brandon Voci comes into the game. Amir Washington comes into the game. Eddie Ferguson comes into the game. Elijah Batts gets that rebound right there. He just checked into the game. And it'll be Pensgrove possession as the ball goes out of bounds right into the Williamstown bench. Class act by right here by head coach Adam D'Andrea and their staff, getting these young kids some playing time. Connor Turcasio now into the game as well for the Braves. Gibson with the basketball to Roy III. To Pearsall. Field goal attempt is up and no good. Elijah Batts has the rebound. Williamstown not in any hurry. Eddie Ferguson with the ball to Turcasio, to Washington. Now to Turcasio, he finds Batts at the foul line. Goes to the opposite corner, that's Amir Washington, baseline drive. Fives Brandon Voci, that shot attempt is blocked by Hanit Frisbee, and back come Pensgrove. Gibson to 6 feet, kicks it back up top. Now that's Gianni Conrad. His shot attempt is blocked by Elijah Batts. 3-point field goal attempt is up and good, however, by Carson Pearsall. Elijah Batts with a two-hand jam. Good job by Williamstown spreading the floor. Over-aggressive defense due to the floor being spread found Elijah Batts all alone, and he dunked it home with two hands. And they're going to call a technical foul on the play. Officials are calling a technical foul for Elijah Batts holding on to the rim when he made his dunk. The basket will count. Batts' dunk will count. Here it is right there. Voci gets double teamed. Batts right there, dunk. And he kind of lifted himself up. That was the problem. It wasn't that he just dunked it and laid it there. When he lifted himself up, his head towards the rim, that's what they saw and that's what they called. In a situation like that, it's a tough call, but I think it's the proper one. Once he lifts himself up like that towards the rim.
He replaces Carson Pearsall.
He lifted himself up, and that's the call. But make no mistake about it, it was a great play by Voci finding him. It was a great dunk by Elijah Batts. Head coach Damian Ware. Gibson to the rim. Taken away by Connor Turcasio. Good steal by Turcasio. Eddie Ferguson's in transition. He finds Amir Washington. He kicks it back out to Connor Turcasio. Ball's tipped away from him. Pensgrove now has possession. Lead is 19 with just over a minute left. There's a foul in the play as Will Roy III goes to the rim.
Eddie Ferguson.
Fouls on number 5, Eddie Ferguson. That's his first, team fourth.
Roy shoots 2.
Roy will go to the line and shoot 2. First one is up and no good.
Jeremy Costacant and Messiah Allen. Replacing Honey Frisbee and Roman Gibson.
Substitutes coming into the game for Pensgrove. Number 25 checks in. That's Messiah Allah. Will Roy, the third field goal attempt is up and no good. Rebound to Eddie Ferguson. 1:04 left in the contest. Into the paint. Floater off the glass, no good. Elijah Batts battles for the rebound. Can't come up with it. Back in transition is number 3, Gianni Conrad. It goes out of bounds off of Williamstown, and it'll be Pensgrove basketball. 53.7 ticks left in this one. Williamstown Braves with an impressive outing and effort in here tonight, and are going to advance to the second round of the Tri-County Conference playoffs. Eddie Ferguson down the heart of the paint. Layup is no good. Elijah Batts' rebound putback is good. 57-36 Williamstown. Throw ahead pass from Pensgrove is not completed. It'll be Williamstown basketball. Williamstown may just want to dribble this last 28 seconds out, and we'll see if Pensgrove lets them. Turcasio being covered by Allah. He's going to cross the timeline with it. Comes off an Elijah Batts screen. He's now doubled. Amir Washington can't come up with the pass because of the pressure by number 14, Akeem Edwards. $15 ticks left. All Williamstown in here tonight. Took over late in the first quarter and have been in control ever since. Head coach Adam D'Andrea and his young kids, players, going to come up with their 15th win of the year and advance to the second round of the Tri-County Conference playoffs. Welcome back to the playoffs, Braves, and what a great job in here tonight.
The second round of the Tri-County Conference Tournament.
BFA Sports would like to thank Williamstown High School and the Williamstown Braves basketball team, head coach Adam D'Andrea and his staff, for including us in what has been a great season in here this year. Williamstown will be on the road in the second round of the playoffs, so we won't be covering that contest. But the relationship that we've built with Williamstown High School and the young Braves players and head coach Adam D'Andrea is certainly appreciated, and we're grateful for it. We wish Williamstown Braves the best in the second round of the playoffs. On behalf of Charles Hope, lead cameraman here on site, Nick Penza, myself, Steve Westcott, and all of the BFA crew, David Virgilio producing back at the studios, we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Your final score here in the first round of the Tri-County Cape playoffs, Tri-County Conference playoffs, Williamstown Braves 57, the Pensgrove Red Devils 36. BFA Sports can't wait to see you the next time you play ball.